Okay, now we're ready to start adding content to our Moodle course. In this one, we do have some additional information already added. In the upper right-hand corner, we do have this button that says Turn Editing On, so we're going to click on that, and then it will open up options such as edit on any of the things that we already have opened and uploaded. And then on each block, so each one of these rectangles are what we call a block, and this particular course is organized topically instead of weekly. So this is the topic format. So each one, so general resources, workshops, things like that. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to click the plus sign that says add an activity or a resource. We are going to start with the activities. I'm just going to focus on a couple that are the most often used here within our courses. So assignments are any file that you want the students to upload to you. You could also have it even as just an online text box. So if you just wanted them to write a very quick review of something, just a paragraph or two, and it's not, it's more of a reflective observation rather than it being a fully written paper, so that is an option. So we have our assignment name. On all of these, there's that red star, and that does mean that we do have to title it. So, project 1. You can write a description, so again, any sort of guidance. Remember to follow this particular format. Bibliography should be, added as well, anything like that. So any sort of guiding information is in the description. You can have files, so a template file, so you want your students to have some other resource files for reference, so you can add those in so they have them right when they are in the assignment option itself, or just simply the assignment document. But you can add in multiple files in here, so it doesn't have to be just one. Under availability, you can make some options that it's allowed only from particular dates. Now within the assignments, you will always have a time and date stamp, so it's easy to tell when something has been uploaded after the fact. A lot of faculty don't actually have a hard cutoff date because often they are a little bit more flexible than maybe they thought they were going to be, and then they have to accept files through email, and then all of the student work is not all in the same location. So a lot of times we don't use the cutoff date, but it does have a due date, so it does tell the students when it's due, and it's easy to tell if something was overdue as well. Under submission types, file submission is the main one. Again, I said online text. The online Moodle is more of an online recorder, and that's used a lot for language courses more than anything else. But most often we are working with the file submission. There is a maximum number of uploaded files. Obviously 20 is quite high, so a lot of times it's maybe 1 to 3, depending on if you want to allow them to upload different files, a standard paper as well as a bibliography, anything else. There is a maximum file upload size, so it's giving you the course upload limit, which that is what it's defaulting to, and that works out very well. 1 gigabyte, that should cover most things. If you are uploading or requesting them to upload any sort of larger multimedia file, specifically a video file, Academic Technology can help you set up an ensemble site, which is our internal streaming server, much like YouTube. You can adjust what type of feedback types. You can choose feedback files, meaning that you can send files back to them, so you can grade the document, send it back. So you can make some adjustments in here as well. And so most of the other options here are not adjusted very often. You can go through and see if there's any specific elements that you want to adjust. The grade can be adjusted in the grade book itself, so that is better adjusted when we're organizing the entire grade book. So we're going to choose to just save and display, and that will take us back to the assignment itself. This will show me what I titled it. It will show me the participants. So at this point we don't have anyone in this particular course. It'll show anyone how many submissions, so obviously none, and how many you need to grade. If you're not using the grading function, that can just stay at 0. It does show me when the due date is and how many days and hours I have until it's ready. So I can click View All Submissions. And this will, again, it would list all of the different submissions down here of anyone that has submitted that particular file, and I can adjust how many assignments I want to show per page. So that is what the assignment option is in our activities block.